Actress Ellie Kemper is apologizing. She was named Queen of a Ball in 1999. Apparently, the ball has a history of racism and sexism. She was 19 years old. The actress says she was not aware of the ball's history and should have done her research. Guy Benson's host of the Guy Benson Show and a Fox News contributor. How you doing, Guy? Welcome back to our program. What were you doing 20 years ago that you want to confess to at the moment, sir?
You know, I just want to give a blanket groveling apology for anything and everything, just to be sure, just to be safe, because apparently this is now a requirement, no matter what you have done or you've alleged to have done or attended something that's problematic in other people's eyes, even if it wasn't problematic when you did it, but it had been decades prior. It's all not good. It's all a problem, and therefore, I'm very sorry, no matter what it might be.
She said in an Instagram post that I acknowledge that because of my race and my privilege, I am the beneficiary of a system that has dispensed unequal justice and unequal rewards. This is just, you know, you could actually probably do a story on this a day, Guy. It keeps going.
Yep, and I feel like some of this self-flagellation is sort of de rigueur. If you want to get back into the good graces of everyone, you want your career to continue, you have to mouth these sorts of words. And I just think it's so ridiculous, right? In 1999, she was in college. She was 19 years old. She was the winner of this debutante ball that had been integrated years prior to that. But before then, it had a racist history. And I saw a point made by John McCormick at National Review. Ellie Kemper, over the years, has donated to the Democratic Party a number of times. That's her right as an American. She and I probably disagree on some issues. That's fine. But the Democratic Party, before she was born, was committed to defending segregation and even slavery. Should she apologize for her association with an organization that in the past was racist while she was alive? Their Senate Majority Leader was a grand wizard previously in the KKK. Is that something that she needs to have done her research into, even though the party would say, well, we're totally different now. That was an old version of the Democratic Party. Well, based on the rules over this debutante ball, that doesn't matter. So do we need an apology forthcoming from this exact same actress and all the other ones, by the way, who've donated to this party based on the racist past of the Democrats? And some would say the present, right? I mean, how far does this go? Is there any limiting principle for what we have to apologize for? Is there any statute of limitations for when it no longer is required to apologize?
Senator Kennedy this morning called them wokenistas. I don't know if you caught that or not, but you might want to use that here. Can you explain the story about National Geographic? Apparently an editor had a screenshot we can show you from an email to subscribers from the editor-in-chief who signed it with her name, then the footer, race card, white, comma, privilege comment, with much to learn, end quote. What's up with that?
You're asking me to explain this? I mean, it is bizarre, but it's a sign of the times. Right at the moment, I think there are certain people who feel like to signal their goodness and their open-mindedness and their sort of commitment to progress that they have to instantly, upon meeting someone or even sending an email, they have to declare their pronouns, right? They have to declare this new race card thing at National Geographic where you describe your racial identity in a handful of words. And I recognize some of these folks evidently believe that having people know things about your gender identity, your sexual orientation, the color of your skin, before they know a single thing about you as an actual individual, your passions, your relationships, what makes you tick as a person, as a human being, you know all the other stuff, they might view that as progress. I view it as something rather different.
Well, started. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I mean, for me, I would just sign human with a lot to learn. I mean, that's true of all of us.
Aren't we all?
You must atone, Benson. Get after it. We'll see you real soon.
Thank you.
Guy Benson, there he is. Thank you, sir, very much for being on here.